So, forget kings and warriors for a second. Today, we're talking about the person who really controls the room. We're diving into a mythic figure who commands total attention, not with a sword, but with sound. This is the story of the master of the hall's silence.
Okay, picture this, a legendary event called the Feast of Broken Oaths. The longhouse is just descending into total chaos. People are shouting, egos are clashing, and pride is literally a bonfire raging out of control. It's not just a loud party, it's a complete breakdown of order.
And here's the real problem, right? When everyone is screaming, absolutely no one can be heard. The most important voice in the room, the king's, is just lost. The whole point of the gathering is getting swallowed up by pure noise.
Well, when just yelling louder isn't gonna cut it, you have to find a totally different kind of solution. The elders of the hall, they knew this. They realized they needed a force that could cut through the noise, not by adding more noise, but by taking it all away.
I mean, that was the big question, right? How do you possibly deal with that kind of out-of-control energy? You can't reason with a bonfire. You definitely can't outshout it. You need a power that can just end it.
And this is such a perfect way to describe what they were after. They needed something absolute, something as final as winter coming for a songbird. Not another voice in the argument, but the one thing that ends the argument for good.
And this is what they found. The Angel of Death. Now, the name sounds pretty intense, I know, but his purpose is incredibly specific. He doesn't bring death to people. He brings death to noise. He's the master audio engineer, the ultimate moderator, whose job is to kill this order so that purpose can actually live. So how does he pull it off? Well, like any master of a craft, he has his tools. And these are instruments of absolute control, the keys to wielding both thunder and total, complete hush.
He's got two sacred items. First, there's the black bell. Think of this as the ultimate mute all button. It's the master cue that just cuts through everything and demands silence. Then you've got the thunder chain. This is his PA system, a kind of web that carries the one chosen voice with perfect thundering clarity. He has total power over what's heard and what isn't. And get this, it's not just about volume. This is pure psychology. The angel's control over sound directly messes with the emotions in the hall. He can make you feel invincible by cranking up a battle cry. Or, just by cutting the sound, he can make the most powerful king in the room feel small, exposed. He controls the entire vibe.
But his power goes way deeper than just his tools. See, he's not just a technician. He actually governs the very principles of communication and attention in that hall. He has authority over 3 invisible but absolutely critical realms of sound.
He works in 3 key domains. In the realm of voices, he's the one who decides who gets the mic, whose words are going to become legend. In the realm of the drum, he controls the rhythm, the pulse, the very energy of the hall. And in the realm of judgment, he uses sound to seal fates, to issue warnings, to direct everyone's focus.
Okay, but why does everybody listen? Why does this whole system even work? It's not just fear. It's built on a deep, shared understanding, an ancient social contract that everyone in that hall respects.
This is it. This is the rule. It's simple, it's absolute, and it's carved right into a beam for everyone to see. It is the bedrock principle of order in this place. When the master of sound calls for silence, you give it, period. It's the ultimate sign of respect.
And the consequence for breaking the rule? It's not what you'd think. There's no physical punishment. It's all social judgment. If you talk over the silence, you're not seen as a rebel. You're just seen as someone who can't read the room, someone who couldn't read fate. You essentially get tuned out.
The whole system is incredibly sophisticated. You know, it runs on specific ritual cues. A deep bass hit, the dragon ember drop, means a king's decree is coming. A faint storm sound, the raven wind, is a heads up that watchers are active. It's this shared language of sound that directs the entire hall's focus in an instant.
So it all comes down to this, doesn't it? This ancient myth is really a story about the constant battle for our attention. The Angel of Death was the hall's answer for creating focus, which, leaves us with a pretty big question for today. In our world of non-stop notifications, endless feeds, and constant noise, who or what is your Angel of Death? Who controls what you hear, and more importantly, what gets silenced?